is called multitasking. That's the word. How could I forget that word? I've actually had a bit of a rude customer on Etsy who's just been a little bit of a pain in the backside. Absolutely no money on that order because this is going to be another little studio vlog. It is a Sunday, the 11th, I think, of September. As you can see, I'm in my nice new craft room, so a bit of a change of scenery. Yesterday I did a craft fair, so it was all a bit manic because it was such a busy week. I just did not stop all week. What with 2 lots of netball and everything, I was hardly home last week in the week. So Saturday morning was a bit of a up early, do some supplies. So my craft area is a bit of a mess. Welcome to the mess. So I'm actually just going to go and quickly tidy up, which I'll put a bit of music on for you, bit of fast speed. I wish it would do that in real life. And then I've actually got 4 orders on my Etsy shop, which I really do need to get out. A couple of those orders I need to make up. A couple of them are already made. I just need to remake up. And I also need to get my stock out of the van from yesterday's market to reload. And yeah, I've got quite a few things to do. I've got to put some packaging boxes away and all sorts. So I've only got a couple of hours before the kids' tea. It's probably about 2:15 in the afternoon on Sunday. I've just done all the shopping, washing, etc, etc. So now I'm just going to concentrate and I'm going to quick tidy up so that I can make the Etsy orders. That's my priority, and anything else I get afterwards will be a bonus. So hope you enjoy the fast speed and the music that goes with it. Again, I'm hoping to make this a bit more of a relaxing vlog. And also thank you so much. Actually, I must mention the market. A couple of people have asked me if it was successful. It depends how you measure success. From my point of view, it was very successful. I have gained a couple of followers and I know a couple have joined the VIP page. So hello and thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy the page and enjoy the community that I'm trying to develop here at Crafty Claire's. And it was lovely to meet everybody. I mean, I think I spoke to a lot of people. And just everyone was just really nice. It was a really nice event. It was also nice to see other crafters there that I've seen at previous fairs. So, and I know one of them, Louise, has joined as well here. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And sometimes it's not just about the sales, is it? It's about that community and developing a community as well as sales. So I really do appreciate it, and it was just so nice. And I know a couple of the girls had some bows and they've showed me, and I've been a couple of people have shared on Facebook a couple of the pictures of wearing bows, and I'll tell you what, it really does mean a lot, and to be able to see that kind of really makes my day. So sometimes it's not just about orders, but it's about that community as well. So really thank you for joining me. I'm talking too much. It's nearly 3 minutes in, so let's get tidying. Hope you found a bit of inspiration in that little bit of tidying I did. I wish it did it that super quick that you just watched it in. You probably watched this in about 10 seconds. So now I've just turned on my computer. I'm just having a little look at my orders. So I do have, my computer has just started to log something else in. So I've got a purple gingham Alice band to do, which is already made, so that I don't need to worry about that. That will be ready. that will just need boxing up. I have a purple gingham scrunchie to do, which I will need to make because I've just had to buy some more fabric to make that, so I'm just going to do a batch of some scrunchie. So I'll probably start with the scrunch. I'll probably start with those. I also have some pigtail glitter bow set. Apologies, the dog, he loves coming in here with me. I think it's his piece from the kids. He hasn't quite got the gist that this is my she room, and he's a he. But it's all right, I'll let our morgue stay. He's currently just laying on all my boxes there, bless him. Anyway, so apologies about that. So yes, I've got some pigtail glitter hair bow set, which I've actually ran out of, so I need to make some. So I'll probably make up a couple of sets with the materials that I have, of the last materials. And a witch's hat that I need to make. I need to get my stuff out of the van to see if I've got, because I took the witch's hats with me to market yesterday. And on top of that, I did have some Fiver Friday, so I need to make some reindeer ears and try and get those out for Monday as well. So it's actually a total of 5 orders I need to get out and a bit of making. So I think I'm going to start with the scrunchies. So another bit of fabric cutting and a bit of sewing. I'll probably batch about 8 of the scrunchies already, so that they're already there, so when the orders come in I've already got them. So and then I'll probably do the glitter hair bow set. Off we go. A little bit of fast forwarding, a little bit of see what I'm going to do. I hope you enjoyed when I did my tidying, that you saw a little bit of the craft room as well. So it is definitely my she area. So I'm actually going to put some music on while I'm recording. You'll hear different music to the one I'm going to play, but a bit of music. Although it's busy, I do find doing this sort of things very calming. So off I go into Claire's world. busy. It's getting close to tea. I've got to go and dish up tea. The reality is, you've just watched a lovely video of me cutting bows, but the reality is, I've been stood here doing my epic fails, which you probably noticed. They didn't come out very well, but I've been doing my ironing all the time whilst popping that in and out of the cutting machine. Now that is called multitasking. That's the word. How could I forget that word? Anyway, I'm just about to go and dish up a tea because I've also been popping up and down whilst cooking a roast. So I'll see you probably after tea now. I haven't got much time now. We'll finish off what we're doing. It's been a couple of days since I last recorded all that. I ended up quickly on Monday morning before I went to work. It's Tuesday evening now. On Monday morning before I went to work, I sent out a couple of orders that I had to get out. So I still had 2 outstanding from the ones that I was telling you about, and I also had another order in today. So I'm going to finish off those orders. I didn't do the bows, so my glue gun is all heated up, and I now have all the bows sat there ready. So I'm going to sit and make those. Luckily, the one order that's come in today is already made up. It's just some button bands, so that's nice and easy. I can get that one out today, and then I've got a witch's hat to get out, which is already made up, so that's actually saved me a little bit of time. So I'm just going to share my bow making there. Sorry, I've actually had a bit of a rude customer on Etsy who's just been a little bit of a pain in the backside from the moment she ordered. She's in America, unfortunately, and she pretty much asked me when I was shipping her order the next day, despite it saying 3 to 5 processing days. So I was very nice and got the order out. Partly I should have cancelled her order because I just knew she was going to be a bit of a pain. So it's been about 12 days since I got out her order, but bearing in mind 4 of those days are weekends, and we've also had 2 postal strikes in between, and she's demanding a refund. And I'm like, you have to just give it a little bit more chance. So she's threatened that she's going to report me to Etsy, so I'm a little bit upset. But as far as I know, I've done everything right, and I'll happily issue her a refund, but not quite yet. She's still within the shipping period. She's still within that period of time to receive it. And because she asked me to process it early, she's still got a couple of extra days from processing as well, because I processed it a bit quicker. So the time span, it will still be within time. So yeah, I just got a feeling even if she receives it, she's going to get a full refund off me. I just have that feeling, but never mind. I'm a little bit upset because actually I made absolutely no money on that order because I made the postage wrong. So she only paid £9 postage plus her £6.50 or whatever the cost of the hat was, which was £15 something, and the whole postage came to £15 something. So she asked for a full refund. I'm well and truly out of pocket by about 30 quid. Oh. But anyway, I'm not going to get upset. I've maintained politeness, told her to wait as she's still within shipping time. But I'm half expecting an email from Etsy to say that there's account open. I read on these forums that Etsy just gives them the money once they open it, and they just get the money. I'm really hoping that they look into it and think, oh, she's been a bit unreasonable, and just tell her to give it a couple more days with the view that hopefully it'll come in. She did cross my mind today, and I thought, well, I haven't heard of her. Maybe she received the order, but I'm suspecting it's going to be there in the next few days. She's just got to give it time. I've never had a problem before, so fingers crossed. But I have a feeling even if she gets it, she's probably going to ask for a refund and probably get it. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning. I'm not going to wind myself up about it. That's the perks of running a small business, isn't it? You always get those customers. And I kind of knew straight away when she ordered, she pretty much was asking me if I could ship it when I was going to ship it, despite it says it all on Etsy. So yeah, and the more I go into business, the more I'm going to come across those customers. So it's just trying to maintain politeness and try not to let it eat you up inside. Anyway, I'm going to do some gluing now because I think that'll make me feel a whole lot better. So come along, join my journey with me, and hope you enjoy it. I'll put it on fast forward, bit of soothing music. You can sit there and drink your tea while I get busy. So that's the little bows done. I did say I had a witch's hat, but I just checked it was the wrong witch's hat, so I'm going to have to do some more cutting and gluing. So join along with me. I'm about to multitask. I'm about to send in the witch's hat into the cutter and do some printing off for backing cards for the bows as well. So that's what's coming up next. Right, so it's now 9:30. It didn't quite go as planned. I had a few technical issues with computers not connecting to my cutting machine, so it took a little while. So you saw a nice smooth transition, but no, it wasn't. And I had a daughter that was playing up. So anybody that knows me knows that I'm usually heading towards bedtime now, and I'm knackered because I do get up in the morning early. So I'm off to bed. I have 3 orders made, so I will try and do the packing tomorrow morning before I leave, so then I can just post it in the post box on the way, because it's not going to go anywhere tonight with me packing it. It's tomorrow that I'll be taking it to the post office, so packing them in the morning won't hurt. It'll just add a bit of pressure on my morning routine. I'm trying to get the kids out in time and stuff, so we'll be fine. Just a nice early rise at 5:30. Do the housework, get changed and pack my bag, because I've got netball straight after work, and pack up my orders, as well as getting 2 kids out ready for school. I will see you in the morning, nice bright and early, to pack these orders up. Hi, good morning. It is about 7:15 in the morning. I am just going to pack up these orders now. It's a bit chaotic here, but I'm all ready to go. Just wait for the kids to get ready. So hopefully I'll just bring you along as I pack up my couple of, I've got about 3 that I'm going to pack up, but I still have 2 pending orders that I'll need to do, but I'll have to do them Thursday. Yeah, I still in my uniform. I finished work. I normally sometimes play netball matches on the Thursday. I've got a night off, so it's a kind of bonus night. I have about 3 orders outstanding. I have 1 order that I definitely need to get out, so I'm just about to work on it. I have got a new phone, so if the video quality is a bit different, I won't know until editing. That's why. And I've also got a studio light which my husband Dave is currently building for me, so I'm hoping to put that on. So hopefully my videos have been a bit dark, so I'm hoping that'll add a bit of light. But I also needed it for my photography, for taking product photos. I really struggle taking product photos because you're supposed to take them in natural light, and that can be quite problematic when you work 9 to 5 and trying to get the right time, because it's normally in the day. So I'm hoping that with this light I will be able to not rely on the weather and be able to get some nice product photos so that I can stick, because I've got loads of products that aren't actually up on my Etsy shop, so I can get those up. So that's what they're going to do. So I had an order for a red gingham school headband. I did do a batch of those. They've all sold, so I'm about to do another batch. So I didn't bring you along as I prepped this because it's a bit boring really. So you can see a lot of pins. You probably can't see my drawing on there. So what I've done is I'd actually lost my pattern piece. So I've remade a pattern piece and I have drawn around that pattern piece. I am now going to put it under the sewing machine. It's kind of a cheat. I'm just going to follow the drawing lines and then I'm going to cut round it and cut those pieces out. So I've got, at the moment I've got 6 headbands on there, so I'm just going to sew around those 6 headbands. I can do batch, so it doesn't mean that I have to take it out and in and stuff like that. It's actually the easiest way to do it, because otherwise you have to cut around the bands, then sew, then cut it so it's tidy, where actually by doing this it cuts out a lot of pre-work. Apologies, it's never quiet. They were going, come and see your light, come and see your light. Yeah, I'll see that in a minute. So yeah, I've done that and I've actually got the bow bits cut out. So I'm going to batch 6 headbands. I do apologise about the noise. I'm going to batch 6 headbands and I'm going to take you along with me. So off camera I made a witch's hat. Oh, it still smells of glue. So that is off to America, to the United States. So I'm just gonna do a quick packing. So I'll lead you along with the packing and then we'll probably end the vlog there. Hello. As you can see in the background there, I have just done the postage label, packaged it, all those two parcels up, and they're ready to go in the morning, so I don't have to do any running around in the morning. It is now 9 o'clock on Thursday, which is perfect. I can get my head down for a nice early night and get prepped for the weekend because I'm hoping to get a little bit more time. I have this craft room to finish. I desperately need to get everything up and going. I'm trying to work around it. I'm flipping between somewhere else and that. I've got stock outside in the hallway waiting to be unloaded in here from my market, because actually what I did is I packed it up ready for market rather than move it in here. So really got quite a bit to do, so I'm hoping to have a little bit of time to prep that and get up and going and set up properly in here. I've got another table to bring in, so I'm going to actually put the two tables together, pop the two tables together, as I was just saying. Sorry, my husband was just leaving the house for his night shift. So yeah, and then I don't have to cut on the floor, which is much better, because then you don't have to see me knout on the floor trying to cut out fabric. I've got some ideas for the next one. I'm hoping to plan, I'm hoping to show you my business, what I'm planning on doing. I'm actually going to share you this month's orders, which I'm going to share and hopefully share on social media. So I'll share that and basically show you and hopefully get another VBlog putting the craft room together. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. I'm hoping to get some time over the weekend to edit it. I hope you all have a good weekend. And I don't know, obviously it's the Queen's funeral on Monday, which is obviously very, very sad, and sorry, moving you up and down, very sad. So it's kind of not in joy, but taking all the history that's about to go. Yeah, I still haven't quite got my head around it. It's very weird. She's always been on the throne, she's always been there. Yeah, it's all very weird. I haven't really been watching the news, So when I do hear out that, the Queen's dead. So I'm hoping to take some time as well at the weekend to process that information. Have a lovely weekend and take in the history and also celebrate. The funeral will be sad. It will be very, very sad. But also there's a lot to celebrate afterwards. Usually after a funeral, it's all about celebration, and there's definitely a lot to celebrate. She was an amazing lady. So anyway, I will see you all later. Hope you enjoy. Bye. Nothing's doing what I'm doing.
Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom.